Mwonzora anova akasara akabata bazi reMDC odzingwa kuHarvest House. Apa chisara pana opposition activist Shakespeare Mukoyi anova atora chigaro cheHarvest House. Kusangana kwatinoita pana pachannel yenyu Magaba News pana kuigira news dzinenge dzichiitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe tichiitikana pane vatsva mukana wekubaya subscribe button nekutena notification bell kuti patinouya nenews dzatinenge tichiuya nadzo unova uri wekutanga kusangana nenews dzatinenge taisa. Chiitiko cheHarvest House inova yanga iri the late Morgan Tsvangirai yonetsa mushure mekunge Harvest House yakatorwa mumaoko ava advocate Nelson Chamisa pavanga tungamirira bato reMDC Alliance vakazovamba bato reCCC. Takaona kuti nhau yeHarvest House yainetsa vaadvocate Nelson Chamisa vakasiyana nazvo, asi zuva ranhasi chadzoka zvakare mushure mekunge Harvest House yanga iri maoko ava Douglas Mwonzora rinova rebuilding rihombe reopposition yemunyika yeZimbabwe. So zuva ranhasi pobudiswa pachinzi vaDouglas Mwonzora vorambidzwa kupinda muHarvest House, hapachadikanwe kana tsoka yavo muHarvest House umu sezvo yakutungamirwa naopposition activist Mukoyi ndiye amuridzi weHarvest House. Zvatenderedzwa zvichiziviswa mumadzipepanhau akasiyana-siyana zvichinyorwa according to news what Shakespeare Mukoyi's move means for Harvest House and the future of Zimbabwe opposition. According to news, a drama around Harvest House, one of the most symbolic buildings in Zimbabwe opposition politics, has resurfaced after activist Mukoyi claimed the responsibility for taking back control of the headquarters. The development has sparked a renewed debate about leadership, legitimacy, and the future direction of opposition movement in the country. Harvest House is not just a structure, it is a historic center of opposition activists. Over the years, it has housed multi-formation and the MDC and MDCT, MDC Alliance, and more recently the CCC. The building has often reflected the state of the opposition itself, vibrant during unity, contested during functional dispute. Mukoyi claims and its implication. Mukoyi associates stated on Wednesday that they had taken back the building, urging that it belonged to the border opposition, should not be controlled through force or internal power struggle. This statement suggests frustration with the leadership dispute that have reportedly weakened opposition momentum. A source inside the Harvest House added that Douglas Mwonzora no longer control the premise. Through Mwonzora have not yet issued a public response without official confirmation. The situation remains fluid and could still change depending on legal ownership agreement and police involvement. A symbol of world opposition fragmentation, this dispute highlights a much bigger challenge as Zimbabwe's opposition continues to struggle with fragmented parallel structures and unresolved leadership contest. When buildings, symbols, and name become contested, it often reflects a deep and internal disagreement rather than a strategic political plan. However, House once again at the center of this struggle, not because of its physical value, but because of what is representing control, legitimacy, and political identity. The future of Harvest House and whichever group eventually control it will likely depend on legal processes surrounding ownership and tenants, a negotiation among opposition stakeholders, public perception, especially within opposition-based leadership transparency, which has been lacking in recent years. For now, Mukoyi action has reignited conversation about who truly represents the opposition and how internal conflicts can be resolved without weakening the border struggle for political reform. If there is any lesson from the past 2 decades, it is that disunity has repeatedly cost the opposition political ground. As the country head into future political circle, Zimbabwe will be watching closely to see whether leaders who choose confrontation or cooperation. Harvest House is more than a building. It is a symbol of hope, a struggle, resilience. Whoever control it must prioritize the people's democratic aspiration rather than internal battle. So many Zimbabwe ndo zviri kubuda, ndo mashoko ari kubuda. Tiri kuona kuti nauye chiitiko cheHarvest House yodzoswa mudariro zvakare. Mushure mekunge Harvest House yakatanga kunetsa yatorerwa vaadvocate Nelson Chamisa, sezvo vaadvocate Nelson Chamisa vakamubva muMDC vakaenda muMDC-T vakaenda muMDC Alliance vakafoma CCC. Asi pazvinhu zvese izvi building rakanzi riri kusara mumaoko MDC yava Douglas Mwonzora. Asi vaDouglas Mwonzora mukutariswa kwavo vanoonekwa vari mushandi webato reZANU-PF, vanoshandidzana nebato reZANU-PF mumaziso evazhinji. So zvinhu ichi chiitiko choita kuti vamwewo vakasara mubazi reMDC votora building iri kuna vaDouglas Mwonzora. So vazhinji votaurawo vachiti vaadvocate Nelson Chamisa ndavasabvume kupiwa building iri, vachinzi ndiro ramuchange muchizoitira political building renyu rekuronga mameeting enyu. Vari kunzi ndavarambe sezvo zvinovaparadzira political party sezvavakaitwa pavakatorerwa richitorwa navaDouglas Mwonzora. Ndidzo news dzotoya tikabata pana pachannel yenyu Magaba News, pana kuigira news dzinenge dzichiitika. Ndichikutendai kune vese vasati vasubscribe. Kindly subscribe and also turn the notification bell.